I'm very careful when I use the word give them back the voices, because for us in the movement, we feel that the voice of the people has been taken away from them. We feel that there's been, I want to define it this way, there's been a colonization of the people's voices. We've been taken, our voice is being taken by the people who represent them in the National Assembly and the people who are supposed to act on their behalf in the executive power. Not to show any disrespect to anyone, but this is reality. When you go into an election gives you two options. Number one, to elect a president for the executive seat, and you are given the opportunity to elect a member of National Assembly. The role of the two are very distinct. It's well defined in the Constitution. The role of a National Assembly member is solely to represent the constituency. How do they represent the constituency? Is by drafting of legislation, passing legislation, removing some legislation if it's not appropriate for the betterment of the people, and to look into policy, look into regulations set by government, and to make sure that those policy does not impede on the rights of the people. In other words, protect the rights of the people.
Is that happening right now?
To a great extent, I have to be honest, and the way I look at things, I will say that because the majority that represent the people, the kind of laws that we've seen passing and the level of interaction that we haven't seen with the constituency, I have to say that the people's voices are not being well represented. If it was so, we wouldn't see the level of disappointment that we see today. And the kind of decision being made by government in the sphere of tourism, for example, the decision being made on how the land are being leased out, the decision being made into how the government operates, and the ministers answering question in the National Assembly. So you ask yourself the question, are these people really representing the people of Seychelles, or they are representing their own interests? So it's quite obvious that the voice of the people are not being heard.